Okay, so we're still here at Sight Village London, and I'm here with Manny from Purview, and we're going to talk about the, how do you say it again? Seva glasses. So, okay, tell me more about them.
Well, Seva, first let me define what Seva is, because it comes from, since my roots are from India, and Seva means selfless service for greater divine, for the community. And it's happened I met two of my very nice colleagues, and we wanted to do something bigger than from where we want to do it. So being a technologist in 30-year industry, we decided to make AI workable on wearables for the inclusivity part of the business.
Yeah.
And this is where we started developing certain solution, which we call it explore, experience, empower. So Seva gives an individual an explore abilities to go out in the world, to connect, to recognize friends and family, to find the objects which is in personal domain, to navigate, describe the scene. They can experience, the second power is experience, which is all about reading. You know, they can do the reading, a handwritten note or orientation note. They can talk to the ChatGPT right on the glasses, no bound to the mobile phones. They can listen to music or they. And finally, empowerment. It's very important. Finally, it's a ability that might require empowerment for their communities to reach out. So they can send NOSOS at any demand. They can do the digital magnification of the things they want to see. So our product is from low vision to blindness. It's not just blind. Because for us, it's a journey. It's not one day a certain person become a blind. We want to be the partner in that journey and provide the abilities.
Wow, that sounds amazing. So let's get into a bit of detail. So what do these glasses actually offer in practical terms? So you talked about AI there. There's ChatGPT integration.
Yes. So if you can look around, they have taken out the banner, but there are 10 features that we have released in this first release. Four features are about connecting to the outside world, which is all about explore, navigation, describe the scenes around you. You can record the faces of your family members and friends, so it can start recognizing when they come in front of you, and you can find the objects with distance and direction. So we are different from that big coast, meta versions, I should say, because that's a public AI. We do the personalized AI by measuring an AI with the camera glasses triangulation. So that way, any person who is wearing the glass know how much distance away is certain things, in fits, and in which direction.
And that's just using the camera, no LiDAR or anything like that?
No, absolutely not. That's the good part, because the entire thing is, it's a mathematical triangulation on top of the AI. And that's why personalization comes, in terms of distance, direction, in terms of the faces they want to remember. That's why we are calling it personalized AI, not like a commercial AI. That's what makes us unique. And secondly thing is, because we are using augmented reality glasses, we can magnify the things, and that's a great art. So it's not about a person who doesn't see, it's all about person who are struggling to see. So if their vision is changing daytime, they can actually do 2x, 3x zoom, whatever they want, and they can still do that. So it's a solution beyond optical lenses corrections and do that.
Right, so these have, instead of lenses, they have an actual screen?
Yes, they have inbuilt augmented reality glasses. These are not Ray-Ban, which is just like a listening thing.
Yeah.
I should not be talking about the competitor, but fundamentally those are smart glasses. What we are is smart AR glasses.
I got you. Okay. So let's talk about what the glasses can do. There's magnification. Is there also high contrast, invert modes, and things like that for vision?
Absolutely. They can be controlled by the voice or the gesture. We gesture through the touchpad. So the side of the glasses, you can swipe through. And I think more than me, I think you should ask the experience. I'm a technologist. I created something.
Yeah.
But everyone has an individual use. So let me pass on to Gao, who is the head of staff at a restaurant called Dining in the Dark. And that's where he has been kind of a journey on us.
Okay.
And second is Clark. Clark is a very famous Braille artist in UK. He has been using for the visual arts, how he's describing seeing without seeing. So let me first ask this question, how they are experiencing my product into the real life.
Perfect.
So now over to you.
Hi, Shaun.
Hi, mate.
Basically, I'm using this glass about last 8 to 12 months now. And initially, it was very good, and it will tell me the face recognition, For example, if I take a picture of my family members like mom or wife or my nephews, or my brother or my brother's girlfriend, when I take the picture and send it to the team and they upload it in the Blade, that's going to be called Blade, and when I fronted them or they're front of me, they will tell me who's front of me and smiling, different kind of facial recognition anyway. And when I'm out and about, I use a glass, it will tell me navigation. Instead of taking my phone out using the other products, I use this glass. It will tell me on the left-hand side, bus stop. On the right-hand side is a bus coming. You can take a picture of the bus number. It will tell you what number bus and how many steps front of you. That's the navigation side of things.
Yeah.
And also object detection. If I take a picture of the table, what is on the table, it will tell me front of you the glass of water or glass front of you, so it'll tell you clockwise, anti-clockwise, and and when you take a picture of the computer desk, it will tell you braille display front of you, headphones hanging on the monitor. Be careful when you're dealing with the keyboard.
Wow. Okay. So it's giving you all that description, and that's through the AI, right?
Yeah.
Personalized AI.
Sorry, I've got to say it. Personalized
Yeah.
AI. So what's the battery life on those? You mentioned when you were out and about and using them while you're navigating outside.
I'm using the basic one, the Blade. Its only battery life is 1 hour.
Yeah.
I got a power bank I can connect to it straight away, and also it worked on you can do a hotspot or Wi-Fi. It'll work on it and it'll update the system anyway.
So are these self-powered or do they require the smartphone?
Self-powered.
They're self-powered, so these are standalone.
Yeah, these are Android devices fully. Processors, 6 GB RAM, memory of 32 GB. You know, these are industrial products.
Yeah.
We actually were using them for aircraft inspections or MROs or quality inspections. We just for us in the real world there are a lot of blind spots. But then we realized for a blind person, the world is blind spot, you know. So from a technologist perspective, for us to develop it's a shift of training of the modules rather than creating something new. So that's how. So whatever we are giving is a proven industrial products, which has been there in industry for last 10 years, you know, and providing them into the personal space of the people now. Let me hand over to Clark.
So for me, obviously, I'm not technological minded. I am literally a technophobe. So these glasses are going to be something that I've been missing for the last 10 years, which is to be part of a visual environment. I'm a professional artist. You know, when I go to these events with all the art on the wall, and everyone's got a champagne, and they're all talking about the art, I'm just a blind guy with a white cane trying to overhear, basically.
Yeah.
But now, I've had it for only a month and it's blown me away. I've gone to exhibitions, I've clicked the side of my head as if I've got a thought, and it's describing the art not as a patronising way, as an emotive. I'm getting emotion from the art. And it literally it makes me smile every time I click those glasses, and it tells me a story.
Wow. So have you got any vision at all, Clark?
So my vision is 5 degrees. It's like looking underwater. So I have no idea. I know you're quite tall, so I can make out it's like you're looking like a Lowry person in a Lowry painting.
Ah, that's exactly how I look.
Yeah, perfect. So no tall. So this misconception, obviously, blindness is really, the idea, oh, you're blind, you can't do this, you can't do that. Especially as a blind artist, I get it all the time.
Yeah.
Right? But the idea is we don't see with our eyes, we see with our brain. Now, I've got 40 years experience of seeing, so I know what a tall person looks like through a shadow.
Yeah.
So it's like looking underwater. So sometimes I see light, dark, shadow. I work with colour. I love colour. But these glasses now, I can go to events and I can literally click on it. And it's like if I went to Tate Modern now, and I've not been told like, oh, this is a piece of art. It's 2 meters by 3 meters, and it's got a layer of sun in the right hand corner. Blah 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 blah. Really boring. Now I can click on it, and it gives me this kind of like other world that your eyes miss out on. And like a sighted person would miss out on certain things. So I was at an exhibition with this steel sculpture, and because it's by the light, it described how the light was hitting the steel.
Wow.
Exactly,
Okay.
that puts that image in someone's head, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So these glasses are not just for the blind community. I want these glasses for everyone. The idea that you can walk around, go to a museum or an art gallery, you see something that you might have missed.
Yeah. And it gives you some emotion to an image, or
it does, and the words are used. So literally, I was at a school the other day. I go to schools and I teach Braille, and it knew I was in assembly. It described it as an educational environment, and it told me that all the children were very attentive because they were all looking at me.
Yeah.
And what a great way! So I knew that I was doing my job right as an educator. That
they weren't yawning,
of course, they
no.
weren't yawning. So, but that, and it made me smile. So we even tested it out. I've taken the same image twice, but one of the children hid in the peripheral vision. Right? The glasses said some other stuff, and then at the end it said, "By the way, there's a child hiding behind the desk." And you're laughing, and I laugh because it shouldn't do that, should it?
No, exactly. Yeah, it's those sort of things that makes us surprised by AI, and exactly.
Makes it human, and you want a human experience. The idea that I'm now seeing something that the eyes would just glaze over.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's amazing.
And that was the underlying message to us. We always talked about that AI, and this is one of the things which we discussed. AI is here to complement human abilities, not to compete with them.
Yes.
And if we do that right, then AI can be the bridge for many people who are not born equal with the abilities. So we need to think about how to embrace technology in the right way. So this is our attempt, to bring abilities and AI together and create a bridge around it.
Well, I think you've done more than that. I think this is more than AI, because we're seeing lots of wearables with AI coming about, some sticking around, some not. But you've also crossed the bridge between the augmented reality with the virtual reality headset and the smart wearables as well.
Actually, I was telling to the hardware manufacturer that we are converting your industrial product into a consumer product, which they never thought about.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we are now very clear that, this is only the phase one, because we now are fully dedicated. We started from the industries, but now we are in the inclusivity. And we know that using a combination of AI and XR, which is nothing extended reality, we can actually create solution for people who can't see, who can't hear, or who can't speak.
Yeah.
And that's where, our journey has begun. This is the first attempt for us to be in front of the public here with my two big gentlemen here who have tasted it and being with patients to be part of this journey. So much gratitude to them.
Sounds fantastic. So if people want to find out more, are these available now? Or?
Yeah, they're available now. You can buy them straight away. There are two models. One is 1 hour battery live with one camera with 120-degree field of view is around 1995. And the other one, which is titanium built 6-hour battery.
Wow.
That's the one for 2995. And we are working with the manufacturer to see how we can further advance, reduce the cost so that it can be a mass product.
Amazing. And
also, just letting you know, Shaun.
Yeah.
The software support is 2 years guarantee, and if you got 2 years, 1.5 years guarantee, manufacturer guarantee. So.
Yeah. Oh, right. And is there a subscription cost with
no,
this?
No. So we this is a purpose beyond profit. That's what I say. We happen to be in this industry because we want to do it. So our idea is very clear and our purpose is very clear. Let's create the right software and give it. For once you buy the software, there's no subscription. We want to create community support, not a professional contact center support.
Yeah.
We want to dismantle that idea and make the technology accessible to everyone who is in need of it.
Wow.
And all I've got to say is, obviously, I don't like technology. Technology is my hands as an artist, right? But the idea, and also I used to wear dark glasses all the time. So people have told me last month, it's really lovely to see your eyes. As a blind person, it's really hard to not show people your eyes because you don't want to look blind.
Yeah.
So it's been a real eye-opener on that. And all I've got to do is plug in, and it's going to, evolve. And that's all it's got to do. So not like, some technologies, the idea that you buy something and 3 months down the line it's like obsolete,
Yeah.
These, it's you plug in, and I'll get an upgrade, just like you would an upgrade on your phone.
Yeah. And as AI evolves, so does this.
Exactly, and but they look cool as well, don't they?
Oh, there you go. They look cool.
They look
I
cool.
think that's all we need to know. Okay, so if anyone wants to find out more, is there a website?
Yeah, sevavision.com. They can come to that. So they can www.sevavision.com.
Can you spell that?
sevavision.com.
That's perfect. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Hi guys, Stephen here. If you want more content like this, then all you have to do is like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to catch new episodes of Double Tap, you can do right here on YouTube every weekday from noon Eastern, or on AMI Audio across Canada, and of course, in your favourite podcast app as well. Thanks for watching.